Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your January 2024 reading. We're here in my bedroom because I had foot surgery last week, and so I'm going to be here for a couple weeks. This is where you're going to see me. January's energy I have been describing as Wheel of Fortune energy, which is very interesting because that card flipped over in the deck while I was shuffling. And I really feel, most of the signs here are getting this little guy, the Knight of Swords, coming out. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles for you. So with this Wheel of Fortune energy, it's going to be really fast paced. There's a lot of the Capricorn energy is working with the Taurus, Jupiter, and Uranus energy that's going on. So there's definitely some positive shifts that are happening, but it's probably going to be a little uncomfortable at times. And you may even find that you're just kind of tense and frustrated about some things. So sorry if the video is a little bit glitchy. So I showed you the first row. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And whatever shift is happening, whatever's coming, the seeds have already been planted. You have already done your job. So that rushing into it feeling is not the thing to do, right? Like there's that Knight of Swords really wants to be the knight in shining armor. It wants to like figure it out for everybody. It wants to, have the solutions, and it wants to like force the things to happen. And then on the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So, there is an ease, I feel like, allowing yourself to remember who you are. That Nine of Pentacles is very Venus and Virgo energy, but the Six of Swords is about moving from rough waters into calmer waters. And when you're moving from rough waters into calmer waters, it's almost like that Nine of Pentacles is like, see how far you've come, see how well you've done, like see what you've been able to accomplish. And that in itself, changing that perspective can be everything for you. It can really make this Wheel of Fortune time a little less stressful, a little less desire to like force the things to happen, push the things to happen. So let's get to clarifying. Let's clarify what this Wheel of Fortune is. This kind of takes me back to like when I first started reading cards, and I would just sit in my bed and I'd practice, and I would do like video voice recordings for people. And I would just like have my spread in between my legs, like here on my bed. So it totally takes me back. I'm really reminiscing on that in a big way. Okay. There's something, Scorpio, that you're emotionally connected to. Like there's some baggage that you're hanging on to, that this Wheel of Fortune is like, my friend, you cannot carry this into the next part. Whatever it is, it could be an idea. It could be an idea of the way life is supposed to look for you. It could be an idea of like someone showing up for you. Things like that. Like there's this certain aspect, and the second that you realize, and the second that you decide, like, I'm better than that, I don't need to hang on to whatever, I don't need to hang on to this heaviness. Like, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for everybody. But that Eight of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's time to walk away. It's time to go on that journey for self. And it's time to allow yourself to see things a little bit more in a positive, right? High Priestess on the Knight of Swords. You don't have to force anything because you already know. You already know. That high priestess knows everything. You don't have to force anything because you already have that knowing deep inside of you. The other thing is you could be fighting with a Pisces energy. I also have a Leo and then you, Scorpio, honestly. But really, like, this feels very emotional. It feels more like you're triggered emotionally. And this is a battle between your intuition and your ego, and which one would be better to use. And I'm going to all day say your intuition. Your ego is going to protect you. It's going to be your hype man. It's going to be really great. But when your ego's a little bit debilitated, you want to trust what's going on in your logical third eye and your gut, right? January is going to show you, I literally want to say January is going to show you a glimpse of what those seeds that you've planted in the future is going to bring you. We have the sun on the Seven of Pentacles. And when we plant seeds, they need sun. So this is about nurturing those seeds and giving it the light, giving it your inner light. And you have to be aware of that inner light in order for you to give it. That's like really like letting that inner light shine, in a big way. Three of Pentacles on the Nine of Pentacles. This feels like a new foundation. And I almost want to say that you're building this new foundation. Yes, you have help. The Three of Pentacles is not without help, but that Nine of Pentacles is very independent. That Nine of Pentacles actually represents Venus and Virgo. And so, yes, you do have help and assistance in rebuilding this foundation for yourself, but you did it all on your own too, right? You got yourself as far as you got yourself. And even if you don't know where you're going, right? This is the thing. The Eight of Cups over there, and then we have the Six of Swords with the moon down here. And you're like, Betsy, I understand, I still have some emotional things that I'm holding on to. And a lot of that is like that I just want the shift to actually happen. I want things to start being better for me. I want like my life to actually like not be hard and not be stressful and not feel like I have to be tense and like forcing things to happen in order to like make life easier. I get that frustration and that kind of confusion. And the thing that I want to tell you and the thing that I want to say is all of that has made you strong, and all of that has made you resilient, and all of that has made you realize what it is that you don't want in life. And it's also made you realize that you can give yourself but you don't have to settle, right? Being in a state of the unknown means that anything is possible. Being in a state of the unknown means anything is possible. And in a state of the unknown, you can find ease there because anything is possible. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Pentacles. So you have some decisions to make this month, Scorpio. You have some decisions to make. And I think some of those decisions are going to look a lot like where your focus is going, who you're going to allow yourself around and closing out cycles that you just don't want to keep on repeating. Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So, making decisions on where you're placing your focus is going to be a really big thing for January. And the Death card, here you are. Welcome to your reading. The Death card, the Ace of Cups and the World. Being able to transmute that energy and being able to fill up your own cup with a more, like watered, more positive emotional, that's the kind of closure you need. There's really not a lot of closure that needs to be like, you know, you don't need it. You don't need it from the other person. You just need to give it to yourself. Just give yourself whatever closure you need. Um, and, recognize that you don't always have to have the answers. Like, you guys are in the most psychic of the bunch, right? You guys are the most psychic of the zodiac of the bunch here. And so it's hard not knowing. It's hard being in the fog. It was 11:11 when I said that. 11:11 on the reading timer. But again, like, anything is possible in the unknown, and anything can be created in the unknown. There's so much space there, you know? All right, my lovely friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful January. I have a feeling that this month there is some, like, pretty distinctive aha moments that you're going to be having. So enjoy that. And yeah, coming out of the fog. Enjoy coming out of the fog. I love you guys. Take good care of yourself. Bye.